Hi Sagittarius, here's your 2026 guidance. This is going to be a bit like your weather forecast, you know, as you move forward and maneuver yourself through 2026. You've got the card of motion. So what you've got to do with the motion is, it's all about freeing yourself up a little bit, really. So this is a very healing year around you. Freeing yourself up, releasing, letting go, what you need to let go of. You can be busy racing around here, there and everywhere and stuff like that, but what about your real true fears and doubts and worries? I mean, do you hold on from things from the past? So it really is a good year of releasing, you know? And it encourages you to release your blocks and, you know, and allow things to come your way as well. So you've got to make room for what you desire. You've got to make room for what you desire. So if you want love, or if you want this, and you're busy, it's not going to come in. So make room for it. You need to make room to honour your body 2026. I think you need to make room to meditate, mindfulness, yoga, Reiki, exercise, whatever it is, you need to bring those into your life very, very strongly. And you need to bring the balance in. So make sure this is not a year for overindulgence in any way. It's not a year for spending too much money. I'm not saying you're not going to have any money, just because I do think you have some surprises coming your way. But just be mindful of what you're spending and mindful of what you're doing, mindful of what you're eating as well, because there's a real sensitivity in 2026. You might be more prone to sort of like upset stomachs and funny stomachs, or you know, just kind of feeling kind of like lethargic at times. So what I want you to really nurture yourself. So see yourself as like the Libran scales in a way. So if you overindulge and you bring yourself back to the beginning, back to the middle in a sense, back to the center where you think, okay, the next day I'm going to be healthy. So there is something about health and vitality. You are going to be moving away from some people. That's quite strongly around you. Doesn't mean you're falling out of people. It just means people's journeys are going to shift and change, and you may not see them much. You may not keep in contact much. It's not like a big falling out. It just means people are going to sort of be moving into different directions. And it also could say there might be some new people, new faces that come into your world as well, you know. So, but don't spread yourself too thinly in 2026. Be really decisive on what you want. But I definitely think you're going to be more wanting to do things you enjoy, and less likely to, you know, the mundane, dull things are really going to get to you. But you know, I mean, and that's life. You have to get on with things, but it doesn't mean you have to live in that sort of like mundane, dull energy. You know, you can move forward, and you have the power to move forward as well. As I go into sort of like the second half of the year around you, there's going to be something that comes in around your work in life, whether it's a change of job, whether it's a change of jobs in your job, maybe like new bosses, new people, someone leaving, someone coming. Maybe you change your job, maybe you give up your job. There's going to be something, and if you're self-employed, maybe there's like a re-evaluating of your work. So there's something coming in around the working area. It feels quite big, but it feels like the second half of the year. There's going to be travel, there's going to be movement as well. I feel very strong connected to water with you. So maybe you're traveling by water, going by the sea, but the water is also the emotions. So I think it's quite an emotional year, quite a romantic year. So people around you may feel a bit more emotional. You may be invited to a wedding or engagement, and it might not necessarily be in your own town, it might be somewhere else. So that might be something you're planning to do. And maybe some of you are also the person that is getting engaged and married and stuff. So there's going to be some new additions that come to the family, but I'm also drawn to the animal world as well. So maybe there's a new addition that is in the animal kingdom. I also get something to monitor your vitality. Monitor your vitality. You can monitor your vitality. So make sure that you really are honouring your body, looking after your body. I think this is a year of really where you shouldn't be like pushing yourself to the extremes, because I think you will get some pushbacks if you do. I also feel as if there's going to be something to do with maybe there's something about some money or something that may come your way. I don't know if it's like through a will, a windfall or something. So it might be a bit of luck that comes that way. I mean, if anyone's passed, that's not lucky, is it? It's sad, but there might be some unexpected money or something that comes your way as you maneuver yourself through 2026. But but what you've got to do now is make room, you know. So this could be a year of manifestations, but if you're still holding on to your fears and doubts and anxiety, then nothing will change. It will just stay the same. So make sure that you really do, you're really aware of like our feelings and thoughts. Of course, we're aware of them, but you don't have to attach to them. When they pop up, you can tell yourself, right, I release this, I let go of this, okay, I accept this is how it is, or how it was, not how it is now, so I choose to let go of it. You know, you can talk yourself around it and out of it as well, you know. I feel there's going to be some trips, there's going to be some travels, and but I really feel like your year is very reflective, very deeper, probably deeper than it's been for a few years, and that's not a bad thing. It just means you may want to be around your loved ones, you may want to be closer to home, you may just want to be around nature, you may want to go to some beautiful places, you know, you may just want to sit and just be, you know. This is a good year of learning for you as well, a good year for reading, right? Don't know if you're into reading. If you are, this is a good year to get the books out, read, whatever it is, and switch off as well, because that's going to be really, really good for you as well. I'm really drawn to reflexology, and I'm really drawn to massage around you for 2026. And the oils, I can smell the oils. So smells and scents and stuff like that, that really is going to be good for your body. And, you know, so, you know, if you find it hard to sleep, put some essence of calming or something that makes you feel calm on your pillow, or having it around you be really, really good for you as well. I'm really drawn to sort of like the color green, which is connected to the heart chakra. So it's a good one for love if you're in a relationship. If you're single, maybe you'll meet someone. So yeah, you know, you whiz around, you're here, there, and everywhere. You know, you're jumping here, jumping there. But this year just has you still doing the same, but feeling differently. You know, and I think, you know, if you are leaping about around, take more time to breathe, take more time to be in the moment, be in nature, you know, in whatever season it is, it'll do you the wonders in a sense, really. But don't lose sight of what you truly, truly desire in 2026. And as long as you let go of your fears, your doubts, anything could be possible if you just work on that motion. And your motion is, as I just said, anything and everything is possible. Use that as your mantra. You know, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, you know, but make sure that I keep getting this feeling it's a really good learning year for you. So gain that wisdom, gain that knowledge, you know, you know, pick up that book, listen to an audio book, listen to a podcast, just absorb all the information and things you enjoy, you know. A new hobby could come your way, something new, you know, you may get more, you may get involved in a community, in I don't know, a group or something. If that comes along and you think that's not my cup of tea, give it a try, because you may just love it. And one last thing I was going to say to you, Sagittarius, is bring in the music this year. Make sure you keep listening to the music.